Death ticket for $2.5 million. Who bought and who sold? And why did these people choose to travel to death? Let's find out in today's video. Throughout history, the Atlantic Ocean has been the site of mysterious events. The Bermuda Triangle is also located here, which is said that no aircraft can pass over it or any ship within its boundaries. Titanic, the largest ship in the history of the world, was also destroyed here. Titanic was one of the greatest masterpieces in the history of the world. It was said by the experts who built it that not even God could destroy it. But that too became the site of the Atlantic Ocean. It's been more than a century since the Titanic sank, and bacteria on the ocean floor are rapidly depleting its iron. Experts believe that in the next few years, Titanic will be wiped from the ocean floor. In order to examine the wreckage of the same ship Titanic, 5 men decided to go to a depth of 12500 feet below the surface of the sea. On June 18, 2023, these 5 passengers set off to see the wreckage of the Titanic in a submarine named Titan, which had about 4 days of oxygen in it. Among the missing people, billionaire Hamish Harding, French submarine pilot Paul-Henri Nargeolet, Stockton Rush, CEO of OceanGate Company, and 2 Pakistani businessmen, 48-year-old Prince Dawood and his son Suleman Dawood, were part of this trip. He is the owner of Dawood Group and Engro, a famous company of Pakistan, while Stockton Rush was CEO of OceanGate Company. It is the famous American company that produced the Titan submersible in which these 5 passengers were on board. Prince Dawood's older sister says her son expressed fear of embarking on the deadly cruise. His father wanted his son Suleman Dawood to accompany him on this journey. On Father's Day on June 18th, Suleman Dawood agreed to accompany his father to please him. Pascal, stepson of French submarine pilot Paul-Henri Nargeolet, said that his father was very fond of sailing and a fearless person. He had a deep affection for water. Before that, he had done deep sea diving several times and had piloted many ships and researched more than 5,000 artifacts of sunken ships. Among them, Titanic was his favorite research model. According to his stepson, his father, Nargeolet, knew that it was too dangerous to reach the depths of the ocean where the Titanic's wreckage lies. Along with Nargeolet, all the other passengers also knew this, but the American company OceanGate took them into their confidence. Now the question is whether this submarine was examined in detail before leaving for this trip, and if it was taken, where did the defect come from? The ticket for this trip was $2.5 million. The Titan submersible was developed according to the latest technology. It was 22 feet long and suitable for 5 people. The material used was also capable of withstanding the extreme pressures of the deep sea. This submarine was capable of carrying several tons of weight per inch. There were sensors on it, and the pressure on it was being monitored by a computer. Air pressure was maintained both inside and outside the submarine in such a way that in case of an emergency, such as if the submarine started to sink, a vacuum or airbag would automatically be created in it to push it up to the surface of the sea. The submarine was being controlled with a remote like a video game remote when it suddenly lost contact, and then the American experts started looking into it. Experts from all over the world were mobilized to somehow locate the submarine and rescue the passengers before the oxygen ran out. The death of the people in the submarine was caused by an implosion in the submarine. This was confirmed when experts found large fragments of the Titan submersible. The cause of the accident was pressure buildup on all sides of the submarine at great depth. This submersible was capable of withstanding water pressure to a certain extent, but perhaps this was not considered. Now this is a question mark on the efficiency of the famous American company OceanGate. Why didn't they do a detailed inspection of the submarine before setting off on the journey, and why did they act so carelessly? In this regard, the American magazine, The New Republic, revealed that an employer of the OceanGate company, David Lockridge, expressed concern about the security measures of the Titan submersible. Lockridge was the director of marine operations at the time and was responsible for the safety of passengers and crew. Lockridge raised several serious issues regarding the safety of the submersible, but his words were ignored and he was fired. According to Lockridge, the Titan submersible was only capable of going to a depth of 1,300 meters, while according to OceanGate, it was designed to go to a depth of 4,000 meters. The wreckage of the Titanic was located at a depth of 4,000 meters. According to experts, Titan had reached a depth of about 1,000 meters and suffered an accident. The American Coast Guard says that they have discovered the wreckage of the submersible and failed to find the bodies of the dead passengers. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this.